Most people are using ChatGPT completely wrong. They ask simple questions, they get simple answers, and then they move on. But that is barely scratching the surface, because ChatGPT is not just a question and answer tool. It can act like a strategist, a writer, a planner, a coach, even a second brain. And once you understand how to use it properly, it can save you hours every day. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT beyond basic questions, not theory. Real ways you can apply it in your daily life. By the end, you'll see why this tool is one of the most powerful productivity systems available right now. Let's start with the first way. ChatGPT as your personal strategist. Most people ask ChatGPT for answers, but high performers use it to think. Instead of saying, "Give me business ideas," you shift how you ask. You say, "Act as a business strategist, analyze my situation and suggest 3 scalable ideas based on my skills." Now the response changes. It becomes structured, more thoughtful, more useful. You can use this for almost anything. Career decisions, side hustles, content strategy, even life planning. You can explain your situation in detail, your goals, your constraints, your resources, and ask ChatGPT to map out a plan. Step by step, this turns it into a thinking partner, not just a search engine. Now, the second way. ChatGPT as your productivity system. Think about how much time you spend organizing tasks, planning your day, figuring out what to do next. ChatGPT can handle that. You can say, "Here are 10 things I need to do today." Prioritize them and create a schedule. It will organize everything. You can go further. Ask it to break large tasks into smaller steps. Ask it to estimate how long things will take. Ask it to optimize your workflow. Now you are not guessing what to do. You are following a clear plan. You can even use it to build routines, morning routines, work routines, weekly planning systems. Instead of trying to figure everything out yourself, you let ChatGPT structure your time. This reduces decision fatigue and helps you move faster. Now the third way, ChatGPT as your writing assistant. This is where most people think they are using it properly, but even here, they are underusing it. They ask for a paragraph, or a caption, and that is it. But ChatGPT can do much more. It can help you think through ideas, refine your message, adjust tone, improve clarity. Let's say you need to write an email. Instead of saying, "Write an email," you say, "Write a professional but friendly email that follows up on a previous conversation and encourages a response." Now, it understands context. You can also paste your own writing and ask it to improve it, make it clearer, more persuasive, more concise. This works for emails, reports, social media, presentations, even personal messages. You are not replacing your voice, you are enhancing it. Now the fourth way, ChatGPT as a learning tool. This is one of the most powerful uses. Instead of passively consuming information, you can actively learn. You can ask ChatGPT to explain complex topics in simple terms, then ask it to go deeper, then ask for examples, then ask for exercises. Now, you are not just reading, you are interacting. You can say, "Teach me this topic step by step," or "Test my understanding with questions," or "Explain this like I'm a beginner." This turns ChatGPT into a personalized tutor, available anytime, for any subject. You can learn skills faster, because you are not stuck searching for answers. You are guided through the process. Now, the fifth way. ChatGPT as your problem-solving assistant. Every day you run into problems, work problems, personal decisions, creative blocks. Most people try to solve these alone, but you don't have to. You can describe the problem to ChatGPT in detail, then ask it to break down the situation, identify possible solutions, and explain the pros and cons. For example, you can say, "I'm deciding between 2 job offers. Here are the details. Help me evaluate them." Now you get a structured analysis. You can ask follow-up questions, explore different scenarios, and make more informed decisions. This is especially useful when you feel stuck, because ChatGPT can give you new perspectives, ideas you may not have considered. Now here is where everything changes. It is not just about what ChatGPT can do, it is about how you use it. Most people use short prompts, 1 sentence, very little detail, and they get average results. But when you give more context, the output improves dramatically. Think of it like this: the more you explain, the better it performs. You can tell it your role, your goal, your constraints, your preferences, and the format you want. Now it becomes highly customized. This is the difference between casual use and powerful use. Now imagine combining all these use cases. You start your day. ChatGPT helps you plan it. You work on tasks, it helps you write and refine your work. You face a challenge, it helps you think through solutions. You want to learn something new, it teaches you step by step. This creates a system that supports your thinking, your productivity, and your growth. That is why people call it a second brain. Because it extends your capabilities, not by replacing you, but by supporting you. Now here is something important. You do not need to use every feature at once. Start small, pick one use case, maybe planning your day, or improving your writing. Use it consistently, then expand, add more use cases over time. This is how you build a habit, and once it becomes part of your routine, the impact compounds. You save time, you make better decisions, you produce higher quality work, all because you are using the tool properly. Now, let's take a step back. We are at the beginning of a major shift. Tools like ChatGPT are changing how people work, how they learn, and how they solve problems. The people who benefit the most are not the ones who use it occasionally. They are the ones who integrate it into their daily lives. They build systems around it. They rely on it for structure, clarity, and speed. That is the difference, and that is the opportunity. If you learn how to use this now, you gain an advantage. Because most people are still using it at a surface level. They are asking simple questions, while you are building systems. That is how you move ahead. If you want to keep learning how to use tools like this to improve your productivity, your business, and your daily life, make sure to subscribe. On this channel, we break down practical ways to use AI. Real strategies, real workflows, things you can actually apply. And before you go, think about this. What is one thing you do every day that could be easier with ChatGPT? Start there, use it intentionally, and build from that. I will see you in the next video.